And when he opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, "Come and see." And I looked, and behold a pale horse. And his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them of the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword and with thunder and with death and with the beasts of the earth. And the sun went black like sackcloth, and the moon became like blood, and the stars rained down upon the earth, just as a fig tree cast off its fruits when shaken by a great wind. The heavenly part as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island removed out of their places. And the great day of his wrath is come. And who shall be able to stand?
Who wants to know? Please come with us to the headquarters. I hope I'm not going to regret this. I'm not really sure, but do we know each other?
We certainly do. Miss Prophet, I'm Dr. Harrison Saunders. What I'm about to tell you is going to be rather difficult for you to accept. But please, do sit down.
No, thank you. I'd rather stand.
Very well. I'm quite sure that the catastrophic state of the world hasn't passed you by. There are more wars than ever before. Millions of people are starving. We even have reason to fear another world war. The state of emergency is being declared throughout the land.
I think that we're living in the same crazy world.
If something isn't done about this soon, it will be too late for us all. We need your help.
Should I serve a couple of drinks to relax the state of world politics?
There is something. Well, there's something quite extraordinary about you. I'm talking about your special powers.
How do you know about that? I've never told anyone before. I can hardly remember myself.
We've been watching over and protecting your entire life. Well, it actually wasn't necessary, because you always looked after yourself well enough. You are the chosen one.
Stop making fun of me.
Unfortunately, this is no game. Do you know the revelations of the Prophet John?
In the name of the fallen and his prophet Aaron Crowley.
Doctor, why?
There is little time, my child. You must go to New York and meet with Dr. Lindstrom. He knows.
how should I?
Use the intercom unity. It's there on the table. Max will help you. He's the only one you can trust. Now go. Even this place isn't safe any longer. Angie, use your gift. It is the key.
Doctor, how do you know about all of this? Doc! Doc!
Hi, Angie. It's Max. Did I hear shots fired?
Dr. Saunders is dead. He was just shot to death.
Damn it, how could this happen? Have you been brought up to speed on everything?
No, I actually don't know anything.
That is bad. That is very bad. I haven't received any information either. I'm somewhat new here. I only know that you're in great danger and that you absolutely must be taken to New York.
And how should I get there?
Wait, let me check it out really quick. All domestic flights have been canceled completely, apparently following orders from the very top. As I see it, there's only one possibility.
Yeah?
Air Force One will be taking off in about 2 hours in order to pick up the president's military advisor in New York.
Oh, and you're telling me that if I ask politely, then they'll take me with them.
I'd imagine they won't be prepared for your visit. But let's see. First of all, you need to get out of here safely. I'm logging onto the FBI database. Open sesame! Looks good, Angie. The door is open. Go to the underground garage. But be careful. I think there are people out there that want to kill you.
Max, can you open the door?
Sorry, Angie. The current code is inaccessible.
The door is made of steel, so I won't be able to crack it so lightly. There is also a guard here, but he can't be approached.
Then use your powers and extract the code from his memory.
To hell with it! You seem to know me better than I know myself. And I don't even know if I can do it at all.
It's just like riding a bike. You never forget how to do it.
Damn it. Here goes.
Sorry, I have to calibrate myself to you.
What do you mean?
Time passes much more quickly for you because you are, in principle, dreaming. So I must be faster as well.
Wild! But something seems a little bit off here. I can hardly believe that these are the guard's thoughts.
Miss Prophet, I'm shocked to see you. You really shouldn't be here anymore.
And you are?
Oh, how impolite of me. Allow me. Reverend Aaron Crowley, at your service. Anything for you, my dear.
Crowley? You killed Saunders.
Well, as they say, he wasn't too useful.
What kind of a place is this?
Do you like it, my dear? This is my realm, Miss Prophet. The world outside of reality. This is my cathedral, created for the fallen, as a monument to your ignorant beliefs and your arrogant gods. You're looking for your little guard. You can find him here. Probe into his dreams, but pay attention. I have altered his dreams a bit. Simply allow yourself to be surprised. Farewell, Miss Prophet.
What's going on here?
My dear, soon enough that won't be of much interest to you. From this dream, there is no waking.
Max. I basically work for the government, right?
Yep, basically.
Well then, I'll just get myself a seat in business class.
The only question is, do I still work for the government?
Then who do you work for, Max?
Only for you, Angie. I conducted some research on Crowley. He considers himself a reincarnation of Aleister Crowley.
Aleister Crowley?
Aleister Crowley was a very popular Satanist around the beginning of the last century. Our Crowley has a thick file with the FBI. He was investigated for murder, rape, forbidden occult practices, and many other offenses. But nothing could ever be proved. He had succeeded in assembling a cult-like group of believers around himself. The number of his followers has been estimated at 35,000, but the actual number is likely to be much higher.
35,000? We're gonna have to prepare ourselves for this.
That's what I think. But we don't have any clue where his followers are. You can assume that many of them are to be found in the corridors of power. Without a doubt, he's infiltrated every level of the government.
We have to be damn careful.
Angie, the plane's losing altitude. You have to get to the console and activate the navigational system immediately.
And then what?
Then you climb into the president's escape pod. I'll eject you over Central Park.
Before long, I'll need some fresh air.
Hurry up. And don't forget, even though the plane is armored, avoid gunfight if at all possible. Otherwise, get all of the fresh air you want. Something's going on here.
What do you mean?
I just hacked into the plane's backup computer. Apparently, the majority of the military and police personnel in New York have been ordered to withdraw from the city. They're completely sealing off New York.
What's that supposed to mean?
I have no idea. But you can bet that we're deeply involved.
And how do we find Dr. Lindstrom?
According to the minimal information that I have from Saunders, they'll be meeting in Central Park Zoo. That's exactly why I'm dropping you there. Hold tight, baby!
Oh my god!
That wasn't so bad.
Well said.
Try to find the zoo. I think the park is clearly marked.
Max, I found him. Now I'm sure he's lost his mind. I'll try to tap into his spirit.
Wait, Angie!
Yes?
I still have some more information on Lindstrom. He's a specialist on artificial viruses and nanoorganisms. As a side note, I discovered that he and Dr. Saunders collaborated on a top-secret research project.
Don't you have anything else?
Not in connection with Saunders. Lindstrom. It might be interesting that Lindstrom has the most famous collection of old fairy tales and fables in the world.
Maybe.
Angela Prophet? What the?
Later, Dr. Lindstrom. Why does the entire world behave as if it were mad?
We're being manipulated. The effects are different from person to person. I'm already lost.
I don't understand.
You will before long. I dropped off some secret documents. Go to Brooklyn and speak with Brad Allen. He's the owner of the Pussy Bar. Simply say Ghost Story and he will hand them over to you. When I feel a little better, I'm gonna go and pick flowers.
What?
Red flowers, blue flowers, yellow flowers. A bouquet with all the colors of the rainbow.
What nonsense! We ransacked the store and broke into the chest and there is still no trace of Brad Allen.
And the documents?
They're too smeared to read. I can just barely make out the telephone number.
Give me some time. I'll find the connected address.
Hello, Aunt Julie.
I'm so happy that you're here. Is everything all right?
Yes, but I've gotten into something. I'm being followed and hunted.
I was afraid of that. They're hunting you because of your gift.
Because I can read people's thoughts?
Yes, but there is something else. Do you remember Father Malloy?
Yes?
He can help you more than I can.
How is it that everyone knows more than me? More and more secrets keep turning up. Aunt Julie, why didn't you ever tell me?
Believe me, we did it out of love for you. We looked after you and protected you. Go to Father Malloy. You can still find him in the Church of the Saints.
But
go quickly, sweetie, and watch after yourself.
You too, Aunt Julie.
Angie, heaven must have sent you.
Hardly. Aunt Julie. Well, you already know. You mean that you can't tell me any more about my powers?
I can't tell you anything about your powers. I can only tell you how you can learn more about yourself. Search within yourself. Delve into your thoughts.
But what should I search for?
You'll know when you find it. Concentrate on yourself. Slip into your inner world.
Are you surprised, Miss Prophet, to find me in your head?
What the hell?
You can't possibly imagine how far my influence extends.
Amazing that even with your influence you can't afford better aftershave.
Very amusing. You're beginning to get on my nerves, Miss Prophet. You must be afraid of the Dark One.
Finally, there you are. Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting here?
What for?
To show you your true powers. The light in you is strong.
The light?
You can release it in the real world. The power of your light will make friends of your enemies. Although this friendship will not last long, in the realm of dreams and thoughts, your light is useless. There are no effects here. Only the will counts. Take a look at yourself. You and I are the same. I have to leave you now.
Who am I? What am I?
You are more than you believe. Use the power of the light. Look after us.
Continue your travels. When you reach their end, you'll find the answers to all your questions. Take care of yourself.
I identified the telephone number. It's the private phone number of Samuel C. Stone, ex-colonel of the Army and the former mayor of New York. He probably has a penthouse apartment in Manhattan.
Well then, we'll have to pay him a visit. Governor Stone! Wait! What are you doing?
Angela won. Angel won.
I'll be an angel soon.
Be reasonable and come down here, Stone.
No, me. No. My precious little bunny, darling.
I have to penetrate his mind.
Angela Prophet, I barely recognized you.
Stone, what's going on here?
Listen, we don't have much time. The people are being manipulated. They're becoming progressively more violent every second. The strength of the will is more important here. But however long it takes, they'll all lose their minds. We tried to kill him, but all of our efforts are failures. We've lost many men.
Who? Crowley?
No, the horseman. The horseman. The horseman.
Max, I'm back.
While you were out amusing yourself, I was snooping through the Pentagon files. Stone participated during his time in the military as an advisor on a top-secret project for the government.
Can you find out something about it?
All I know is that the project was named Angel 1.
That's what Stone called me.
There was still another military advisor, Colonel Sarah Jenkins from the Navy.
Where can we find her?
She's the captain of the museum battleship, up there by the docks.
We definitely won't get past those street barricades in Malloy's car.
Take the 9 to the 125th.
The subway isn't in service, silly.
Wanna bet? Watch out for the National Guard. I'm going into the central computer to activate Line 9.
I'd love to trade places with you.
You really don't mean that. We have a problem. I've lost contact with the Metro server. You're riding on a blind train. You have to get to the front cabin and shut off the power there.
What about the emergency brakes?
There's an electronic problem. The emergency system is defective too.
Sabotage?
Maybe. Hurry! Even if most of the trains are in holding tunnels, I can't guarantee that something else won't be blocking the track.
The console seems to be sabotaged here as well. Max!
Wait a minute, I'll try something else. I'm back. Damn, too late. Get down! Angie? Are you?
Whoa, yeah, I think I'm still alive. Oh, my guardian angel probably had a good day today.
Apparently. I have at least good news for you. You've almost reached the harbor. Somewhere ahead of you is a fork in the tunnel. Follow it.
Good morning, Miss Prophet. Here, I have a little surprise for you.
You damn filthy swine.
Where are your manners? You're even more beautiful when you're angry.
Let him go!
Don't worry, Miss Prophet. He is already gone.
Stop it!
I'm heralding your death. Kill her! Angela, you have the light in you.
What does that mean?
You've known that for some time.
Father,
In the name of God, stop him. Stop the horseman. It is your fate. This is the only way that you can save humanity before it destroys itself. They are calling me. I have to go now.
No, Father, come back with me.
My time is up, my child.
He was already here. I can feel it.
Crowley?
Yeah.
You better hurry. And be careful.
I'm guessing that the National Guard came here while Crowley searched the ship. He was probably in a hurry and didn't notice the key. It looked like a safety deposit box key.
It belongs to a safety deposit box, the National Metropole Bank. Hopefully, we'll find more than pearls in there.
And where is the bank?
You really can't miss it. It's...
In the Empire State Building?
Exactly.
Can you fly a helicopter?
I can handle most military aircraft.
Good. Let's fly.
I tried to get some secret information from the Pentagon, and I stumbled upon an unusual message. It says that the Army and the National Guard have left the city, and that the ABC Special Services will be watching over the New York border now.
What's happening there, Max?
I don't have any idea, but I'm afraid that if I resume my connection, my position will be discovered.
Just be careful, Max. Without you, I'd be completely lost.
Don't you worry about me.
Oh, great. A locked door, a guard, and an unknown code.
Then jump in.
Let's see. $1,000 cash, some stocks, bonds, and... personal notes. That's it. Project Angel 1, January 1997.
1997? Wait! That's when the Green Bay Packers beat the New England Patriots 35-21! A legendary 99-yard punt returned by Desmond Howard. Shh! Sorry!
December 30th, 1996. I was appointed military advisor for the secret government project Angel 1, and I was brought to New York immediately. Someone made a peculiar discovery while renovating the subway. Everyone is being highly secretive.
Now, here are a number of personal entries. Here!
January 13th, 1997. I was down in the tunnel. It is enormous. The team is working feverishly, but have made no progress. We found a small cabinet, and inside we uncovered a stone landing with a small chest on it.
This part is private again. Her husband left her for a younger woman. Here it picks up again.
February 12, 1997. It appears to have something to do with a large, inactive machine, which is displayed as the fourth horseman of the apocalypse. The tunnel was originally sealed out of fear that something might be awoken. Only they took the chest with them. It is as large as a shoebox, cast from an unknown dark metal and adorned with Baroque fittings. February 20th, 1997. In the chest was found a book, written in a language reminiscent of Sumerian and a rough, unpolished diamond.
And then a bunch of private stuff again? Oh, interesting.
What is it?
She had an affair with Dr. Saunders.
July 15th. They have translated the entire book. It is a 2,000-year-old construction manual for a complete organism. The necessary DNA is contained within a hair located inside of the diamond. Simply unbelievable. It must have been a high culture, far superior to ours. July 29th. It was decided to build an ultra-modern research laboratory on Pearl Street.
They clearly had difficulties attempting to come up with any mentionable results. Here's something.
November 10th, 1998. I was surprisingly called back from my post as advisor. It seems that the military lost interest. October 22nd, 2006. After many years, I ran into Sam Stone, the second military advisor for the Angel One project. Once again, he'd gone into politics. According to him, the project was discontinued for financial reasons. And that was all he knew.
Is everything all right, Angie?
For just a moment, everything made sense.
Let's find the secret lab. The museum is located on Pearl Street. I can imagine that there's an entrance to the lab there.
What makes you think that?
The government is never very original, and agents mostly use city buildings. There are no other city buildings apart from the museum.
Okay, it's not that far away, so I'll go on foot. The building is well guarded. What do I do now?
The building is monitored by security cameras as well as guard posts. They protected themselves with an unregistered firewall. If I can successfully get it past it, I can lock myself in and deactivate the security system. Find the firewall, and then we'll know what to do. Yeah, I think that's what we were looking for.
Then let's see where this takes us.
You'll need this to get in. Unfortunately, we were interrupted 2 days ago, so I couldn't give you the key, Angela.
You? But you're dead!
I nearly was. But a medical team from the National Guard found me and patched me up again.
Please help me fit the pieces of the puzzle together. What is Project Angel One?
You are Angel One.
I thought so. Who or what am I?
Well, we created you from the DNA that we found at the Fourth Horseman. We raised you until you were 5 in this laboratory. You developed unusually quickly. After 6 weeks, you could converse with us fluently.
I never have been at a loss for words.
When you were 6 months old, we realized that you had these special powers. We constantly asked ourselves how you always got what meals you wanted, and not what the doctors actually prescribed for you.
I like to get my own way.
As you got older, many of our colleagues had very vivid dreams about you. Thus, we found out about your second power. Sadly, there was an awful accident in the lab. You received a very powerful electric shock from our measuring instruments. Your your memory vanished along with your powers. As a result, the military rapidly lost interest in you because you no longer seemed useful to them. So the project was dropped. My secretary at the time took you in and adopted you.
Aunt Julie?
She felt that it would be better if you were never told about the laboratory and your past, so we fabricated a childhood for you. Angel 1 became a completely normal child. The story was forgotten. After some time, Aaron Crowley encountered the plant, became a threat to the whole world. He learned of the fourth horseman and activated him. He hoped to create a new age. And this is how you enter the picture once again. Your DNA was handed down by the ancients in order to provide a weapon against the fourth horseman. Or better, to create a guard who could banish the fourth horseman.
Am I that guard?
Yeah. Hopefully we haven't come too late. The horseman has already been active for some time.
What exactly is the horseman, anyway?
As far as we know, the horseman is a machine that provides permanent nanomachines, no larger than a virus. The nanobots are flying through the air and are spreading worldwide. As soon as you breathe them in, they course to your brain and specifically target the medical hypothalamus and the amygdala. This causes many people to become more aggressive, have violent tendencies. The effects are different in each case, but are all eventually fatal. The world will disintegrate into a state of blind madness sooner or later.
How can I stop the horseman?
I don't know the answer to that either. You will find the horseman behind this door. I think. Damn! They're already here. Angela, get in the elevator.
But...
There is no time. You must stop the horseman. I know that now.
Stop!
Angie, now I know why the city is being closed off.
And?
The president has ordered a nuclear attack.
What?
It seems that that's the only way that the horseman can be stopped.
Why haven't they sent one of their kick-ass task forces to defeat the horseman on the spot with smaller explosives?
According to my information, they've already tried that several times. But the influence of the nanobots is so strong near the horseman that all of the teams destroy themselves.
Will I be protected because of my special genetic makeup?
Probably. Hurry! I don't want you to be vaporized by the nuclear shockwave.
Wow! Max, the horseman!
I can't stand it.
He's magnificent. And at the same time frightening.
And how do we turn this toaster off?
No idea. I'll take a closer look.
Welcome to hell! Who would have thought that your pitiful god would send such a weak creature into battle? Perfect. You're supposed to be the last remaining bastion against all-consuming chaos? Do you really think that you can rescue the stinking disease called humanity from certain doom?
And if I'm not human?
But you are. You're more human than most humans are. And that is your weakness. You're despicable. despicable humanity will be your demise. Now, I will fulfill the prophecy. Time to die!
I've done it.
Get out of here! All hell's about to break loose! Everything's falling apart!
Where's Crowley?
He probably crawled whimpering into some hole. I think that the world is slowly returning to normal. The bombers have been recalled. Where once gunshots rang out, now silence reigns. I spoke with Saunders.
He's alive?
Yeah, he'd hauled himself up in the laboratory. At the very moment you annihilated the horseman, his minions returned to normal.
What's going on with Crowley?
He hasn't been found. No body, not a single trace. He probably made a run for it and is now licking his wounds. But I think the Secret Service will remove him from the scene discreetly enough. We don't want to make him a martyr.
And the machine?
I think it was fully destroyed, but I know for certain that the entrances were sealed off. No one should ever be able to set foot in this unholy place again.
Then will anyone ever find out what happened to us over the past few days?
No way. They'll cover it up. Whenever reality gets too complicated, the simplest of explanations always helps. Presumably, it will suffice to say that it was a mutated flu virus.
And people will believe it. How's a cool beer sound, Max?
Sorry, I can't. My identity is top secret. We'll probably never see one another again. And you, Angie, what will you do now?
I think I've had enough adventures for the time being. I'll just go back to my job at Devil's Inn as if nothing ever happened. Max, oh, come on. Come over and have a beer. Maybe I'll recognize you by smell.
I think that's a possibility. Take care, Angel One.
You too, Max.
Angie!
What is it, Max?
He found me. He's here.
Crowley? Where are you, Max?
In the Statue of Liberty.
How did you get in there? It's been a restricted area for years.
Guess what? Hurry! I don't know how long I can...
Max? Max!
Are you looking for Max, Miss Prophet?
Shoot, Angie!
Ah! We'll meet again.
I thought you would be bigger.
Size doesn't matter. It's all about the technique, baby.
I'd expect something like that from a machine.
I'm not a machine. I'm a masterpiece of neural networking. I'm only missing a body.
I don't understand. You have a steely and well-shaped body.
Hey, are you groping my case?
You're so manly.
So, now that you know who I am, how about we go for that beer?
We'd sure attract some serious attention at the Devil's Inn.
I'm actually a very low-maintenance type. I don't smoke, I don't drink. Obviously, you should clean up my dust and change my batteries every now and then.
Where do I switch you off? Wait, what's this button for?
No, Angie, no!